Would you buy an electric bicycle from Tesla? Out of all the technological advancements and innovations Tesla has brought to the table, we can definitively say that the EV pioneer is late when it comes to one thing: electric bicycles. Indeed, nearly all other car manufacturers occupying the EV space have either already rolled out or expressed interest in launching electric bicycles. In fact, we've talked about these e-bikes in considerable detail in the past. For instance, Porsche has been undertaking a lot of e-bike-focused initiatives lately. With the likes of the Fazua acquisition, a majority stake in Grape Bikes, as well as the in-house development of Porsche-branded e-bikes. Porsche aside, BMW has been producing a variety of urban mobility devices for quite some time now. And Rivian has expressed its interest in the segment, with plans of launching its own e-bike in the not-too-distant future. So, what about Tesla? Well, Elon Musk has acknowledged the rapid growth of the e-bike segment in the past. In an interview in 2018, he said himself that Tesla might do an electric bike. The conceptual design of said bike is pictured above. Well, it's now 5 years later, and we still have no Tesla e-bike. But that said, it seems that the market is more than ready for one. As a recent article by Electrek highlights data from a survey conducted that many buyers indeed want a Tesla electric bicycle. The survey was conducted by ebikes.org, and its research shows that Tesla is in fact the most desired brand to build an electric bicycle. Interestingly, the electric car maker was the first choice for a majority of men who took the survey. As for the women, well, it turns out they'd very much like jewelry and accessory company Tiffany Company to produce an e-bike. What about a collab between Tesla and Tiffany and Company, then? All jokes aside, the data taken from the survey could be yet another goldmine for Tesla. And with e-bike technology already so advanced and accessible today, chances are the folks at Tesla could be more than capable of producing an e-bike that's both tech-laden and affordable, provided it's reliable and has acceptable build quality. Interestingly, the ebike.org survey revealed that people would be willing to pay an average of $2,254 USD for a Tesla electric bicycle. All things considered, that's quite a chunk of change, as you can get some pretty decent e-bikes for half that money. Looking at things from the bigger picture, an e-bike from Tesla could very easily tie into the brand's image as a whole. After all, Tesla's S3XY model range does appeal to a broad demographic, with the X and Y models particularly suited to folks with a more or less active lifestyle. Surely, an electric bicycle, presumably one designed for urban and suburban exploring, would fit the bill perfectly. Source: reposted and summarized from Enrico Punsalong at Inside EVS. Elon Musk potentially drops subtle hint at Tesla Cybertruck pricing. Elon Musk potentially dropped a subtle hint at Tesla Cybertruck pricing by stating that its most likely competitor, the Ford F-150 Lightning, is somewhat expensive, just hours after the automaker dropped prices by as much as $10,000. The Cybertruck's first production unit rolled off lines at Gigafactory, Texas last weekend, indicating the all-electric pickup, which was unveiled in late 2019, is nearing first deliveries to customers. However, there are still so many details that remain unknown as of right now, especially configuration options and pricing. When the Cybertruck was first unveiled and pre-orders were opened, Tesla had listed 3 configurations. Single, dual, and tri-motor vehicles were offered at prices of $39,990, $49,990, and $69,990, respectively. However, Tesla eventually removed these prices from the company's website and indicated that a quad-motor Cybertruck would be the first unit produced at the Texas factory. This was never confirmed by the automaker, and as fluid as Tesla's plans are for its vehicles, this has likely changed. Pricing and other details are expected to be revealed this quarter, as deliveries are imminent based on the production unit that was shown off by Tesla on Saturday. However, CEO Elon Musk made a statement today about one of the Cybertruck's competitors. The F-150 Lightning, after prices were cut by Ford as the company is scaling production due to cost decreases. Ford's cuts of nearly $10,000 on some models were still not enough to convince Musk that the truck was affordably priced, hinting the Cybertruck could undercut the Lightning in even its cheapest Pro configuration, which now starts at $49,995. The Ford Lightning is a good vehicle, Musk said, just somewhat expensive, especially given the high interest rates these days for any kind of loan. The Ford Lightning is a good vehicle, just somewhat expensive, especially given the high interest rates these days for any kind of loan. Rumors have speculated that Tesla will completely scrap the $39,990 single-motor configuration of the Cybertruck, with the base being a dual-motor powertrain. It is going to be interesting to see what configuration Tesla goes with initially and where it is priced. If Musk's comments about the F-150 Lightning are any indication of where the Cybertruck will be priced, perhaps the all-electric pickup could undercut the $49,995 configuration of Ford's truck. Source: reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at Teslarati. Tesla involved in new lawsuit, this time as the plaintiff. Tesla is involved in a new lawsuit, but this time as the plaintiff against a supercapacitor company, as the automaker claims it infringed on 2 U.S. patents owned by Maxwell Technologies. The same company Tesla is suing has a lawsuit open against Maxwell, which is a subsidiary of the EV maker. Tesla's acquisition of Maxwell Technologies in 2019 was a move the automaker made to move its battery technology forward. Maxwell had done plenty of work developing dry electrode technologies that had caught Tesla's attention. In the years since the acquisition, Tesla has made plenty of strides, especially in battery life cycle advancement, electric vehicle range, and even energy storage applications. Now, Tesla is suing Australian company CapXX, which also builds capacitors for electric vehicles, for allegedly infringing on 2 of Maxwell Technologies' patents. It is a new legal action that comes in response to a lawsuit that CapXX filed against Maxwell in 2019 for the same claims. The lawsuit shows Tesla is making the move to protect its intellectual property rights via Reuters. Maxwell has a history of innovation that has resulted in its own patents, now assigned to Tesla. And thus Tesla brings this suit against CapXX to protect its intellectual property rights. The lawsuit was filed in the Eastern District of Texas, but the 2019 lawsuit that CapXX filed against Maxwell was brought about in Delaware. That case is still ongoing. Tesla has not been frightened by the idea of bringing lawsuits forward against companies that they believe infringe on their property or even their employees. The automaker filed a lawsuit against Rivian in July 2020, accusing the EV maker of poaching employees and thieving trade secrets in an alarming pattern of behaviors. Source: reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at Teslarati. Watch Tesla Semi overtake diesel trucks on the highway. One of the Tesla semis was recently spotted driving Donner Pass in California, effortlessly outpacing other Class 8 semi-trucks. It's not the first sighting of this type, as Tesla already teased the semi capabilities during the launch of the vehicle, which was called a beast. Twitter user Zangler Hinrich Zane, who shared new videos, explains that Tesla is testing some of its early semi-vehicles fully loaded to see whether there will be any reliability issues. I had some thoughts about how to safely capture some video of the Tesla Semi versus diesel semis going up a steep grade. The average grade ascending the Donner Pass is 7% up to 16%. This is some of what I captured. Tesla runs these semis daily, fully loaded up this grade and on other routes to uncover any issues and remediate them before they begin volume delivery. More on this later. With a powerful tri-motor powertrain, the Tesla Semi is promised to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour. 96.5 km/h in just 20 seconds when fully loaded, which means 82,000 pounds, 37,195 kg gross combination weight GCW. As we can see, Tesla's Semi is capable enough to overtake other semi-trucks or cars at highway speeds, even when driving uphill. Along the route, a surplus of power can be an important feature from both safety and comfort perspectives. However, we don't know how much such a type of driving affects range, which according to the specs is up to 500 miles, 804 kilometers. Higher speed means higher energy consumption, while acceleration to reach a particular speed can be partially offset by regenerative braking. In a broader analysis, also the time factor is very important because saving time. Vehicle usage and driver work also has value, which potentially exceeds an increase in energy consumption. Tesla Semi Specs 2022. Fully loaded at 82,000 pounds, 37,195 kg gross combination weight. Range, about 300 miles, 483 kilometers or 500 miles, 804 kilometers. 2 battery options. Energy consumption, less than 2 kWh mile, 1.24 kWh km. Estimated battery capacity based on range and energy consumption, lower than 600 kWh or 1000 kWh, 1 MWh. Acceleration 0 to 60 miles per hour, 96.5 km/h, 20 seconds when fully loaded. Speed up a 5% grade, highway speed limit. Powertrain, 3 independent motors versus 4 motors in the initial specs in 2017. 2 electric motors for acceleration at the rear axle with automatic disengage. 1 electric motor for highway driving at the second axle, constantly engaged carbon-sleeved rotors just like Plaid. Fast charging, up to 70% of range in 30 minutes. Fuel savings, up to $200,000 over 3 years. Source: reposted and summarized from Mark Kane at Inside EVS. Tesla increases quarterly bonuses for Gigafactory Shanghai workers. Tesla has increased the quarterly performance bonuses for many Gigafactory Shanghai workers, according to a new report. The facility is Tesla's largest globally by volume, with 20,000 staff and a capacity to crank out 1 million EVs annually. Tesla China employees told Reuters that they welcomed the reward after the company cut bonuses early this year. Reportedly due to a safety incident at the factory that resulted in the death of 1 worker. 3 workers said that they received bonuses of 1.5 times their monthly base salary for Q2 2023. Higher than the regular quarterly bonus of 1.2 times the monthly salary many workers received for average performance. They added that the company didn't give them a reason for the hike. In the wake of the bonus cuts in April 2023, workers had appealed to CEO Elon Musk, who had then stated that he was alerted about the situation and was looking into it. The China plant manufactures the Model 3 and Model Y for the local market and has also become the brand's new export hub. Early this month, reports surfaced about layoffs at Giga Shanghai. Tesla let go of several workers on the battery production line and offered some employees the option to shift to different workshops such as stamping, painting, or general assembly. Musk visited the Shanghai plant recently and waxed eloquent about the employees' hard work, positive energy, and the ability to getting things done. He said that Giga Shanghai not just had the most efficient production, but also the highest quality. Q2 2023 wholesale shipments of the made-in-China Model 3 and Model Y amounted to a record 247,217 units, up 120% from the previous year. It's the highest quarterly output the factory has achieved since production started. The increasing sales can also be attributed to aggressive price cuts, which likely kept Giga Shanghai busy. Source: reposted and summarized from Suvrat Kothari at Inside EVS.